Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. Y'all, we are live. Let me fix my ring light. We are live. Welcome to our WOW Huddle, everybody. Listen, we have a special time tonight. Usually we are all about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? We don't do evening, but we did a special session of our WOW Huddle tonight because I had a speaking engagement. And sometimes that will happen where I will just flip my schedule around and we'll go live in the evening. So this is one of those times. All right, friends. So welcome to our WOW Huddle. Each and every weekday, we gather here on Mondays and Wednesdays to share our wins, to set some goals, and to celebrate each other. Hey, Bree, good to see you. Y'all, I am live on Instagram and on YouTube on tonight. Looking forward to seeing some more people log on YouTube. I see y'all coming in. Good, good, good. All right, friends. So here's the story, okay? For tonight, I need you all to share this out because we typically don't go live at night. So I wanted to try to get as many people on here as possible. So if you know someone that needs to be on here, go ahead and send them the live, okay? Hey, everybody that's on Instagram. So let me do like a formal introduction because I see some new faces and I also see some familiar faces. So I want to make sure that I not only introduce myself to some, but also reintroduce myself to others. So my name is Crystal Gail. If you got the replay of this, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am what people call their secret weapon, but also their favorite accountability partner. What I do is I partner with you. I tell people all the time, I'm looking for the leaders. I'm looking for those that are starting businesses. I'm looking for those that are looking to climb the ladder in their careers. I'm the person that wants to partner with you to help you understand that you do not have to be overwhelmed while you're getting to the next level in life. So I partner with you to break that. Come on. I break that overwhelm for you, and I partner with you to help you be the wow. So if you hear me say, look at you being the wow, we're talking about being purpose driven. We're talking about being accountable, consistent, and well from the inside out and from your head to your toes. All right. So if you're looking to connect with me, you can find me on LinkedIn, on Instagram. I am floating around also on YouTube nowadays. Shout out to my YouTube followers, y'all. We are almost at 100. That was my first goal and first milestone. I'm almost there. And when I get to 100, we going to celebrate big, y'all, okay? Because that's what we do. We like to celebrate wins around here. All right. So if you missed Monday's session, you actually missed a treat. We talked about, oh gosh, it's such a great topic. They not like us, okay? We talked about those individuals like our leaders, those understanding that you have purpose, you have assignment. A lot of you all are sitting here on this live right now and you don't even know that you are considered a leader, okay? You may be a leader in your industry, you may be a leader in your family, you may be a leader in your girl group, in your friend group, okay? You are a leader. And I like to tell people with that title comes an assignment, okay? There are people that are assigned to you. There are things that you have to accomplish in life. I call it purpose, okay? You have a purpose for your life. So, with all that being said, if you did not catch Monday's session, go back and watch the replay. Do that for me before you end your week. I promise you, you will be blessed. All right, so for tonight's topic, y'all, did y'all catch the title of the topic for tonight? I did. So the title of tonight's topic is it still your year? Is it? It's still my year, but is it still your year? Like, y'all put it in the chat. Is it still your year? Do you truly believe, even if it has been chaos happening behind the scenes in 2025, is it still your year? Do you think it's still your year? I believe it's still my year. Let me send this out to a few people because I want to know. Do you think that it's your year? Do you think it's your year? Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all can put yes or no. It's okay. I'm not biting tonight. Bree said yes. Bree, we gotta catch up, girl. I want to hear about your year. Listen, I don't have a lot of time to scroll on social media to check up on all the friends and stuff that I made over the years, but I am on social media. And so sometimes I'll run across y'all's pages and I'll be like, oh, look at your outfit. Look at you being the wow. And sometimes I say that about y'all that are on the live right now. And so just know that I may not be able to call everybody, but please know if you're posting, I most likely will see some of your posts. And I am very, very proud of all of you all. Okay. But yes, Ann says on YouTube, she says, absolutely. Bree says, yes, it is our year. Absolutely, friends. So on today, I had the pleasure of speaking to some moms. They had an event for moms for Valentine's Day. And APS, Atlanta Public Schools, invited me to be their guest speaker for today. And one of the things that I was reminded of was that I used to work in the school system, y'all. Like I used to work there, okay? And every time I walk inside of a school building on campus, y'all, I get triggered. But then I'm quickly reminded about how far I have come. And that's what I'm here to share with you all. Yes, it was a great opportunity to go and speak to the moms today, but it also reminded me that one, we have all come from such a far place. Some of you all that are on this call right now, I met you during the pandemic. We are not the same individuals, okay? We have grown, we have glowed up, as I like to say. We are out here being the wow. And I would like to say that it took all of us understanding the assignment for us to get there. We knew that it had to be more. We knew that the community that we had built during the pandemic, it was so special that we knew, like I knew that we were all going to grow and glow up. Like I just knew it. And even if you feel like you are not where you're supposed to be or want to be right now, please know that I recognize your growth. I recognize that you all are not only growing and glowing, that you're exactly where you are supposed to be right now. So I want to honor that. And you got to remember where you've come from. So when you wake up tomorrow, you got to remind yourself it is still my year because I'm not where I used to be. Mm. I can't tell y'all how humbling it is to go back to your old jobs and just like step on campus and just be like, this could have literally been my life. I could have been the social worker, friends, the school. So, like, I wanted to work for the county that I spoke in on today. I wanted to work for them so bad, y'all. Like, I really wanted to work for APS, but look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting invited to speak. They already invited me to come back for an event in April. They call me in January to book, and that's a keynote. That's not even coming in to talk to the parents. That's a keynote for the staff. Like, y'all, what if I would have never took the leap of faith and said, I'm going to be a speaker. I'm going to be a coach. Some of you all need to write out your affirmations. How many people are still writing affirmations? I see Monique in the chat talking about, I'm trying to make it my year. Listen, not me about to coach you on this call. Take the try out of it and do. Switch that I'm trying to, I will make it my year. It is my year. That's your affirmation, Monique. It is your year. Monique, do you remember when you did not have one brand deal? Nobody knew who Monique was. Do you remember that time? I didn't because I always knew you as Monique the Great, okay? Miss Monique, okay? I need y'all to shift even how you type. Thank you, Monique. Y'all, Monique corrected it real quick. If you're not on Instagram, you won't see what she typed in. For those that are on YouTube, she said, "It's my year" with the laughing emoji. It is your year, Monique. It's your year. And don't doubt it anymore. Y'all, it's only February. If y'all even looked at my Instagram page, Facebook page, LinkedIn page last year, you will see how one moment will change your life, okay? That one moment that I had in DC in April of last year, January, February, March, I would have never thought that my life would change in April of 2024. And now my name is being spoken in rooms that I have never stepped in. People are calling my name, and I'm like, who are you? Y'all got to jump on Instagram. Monique is like, I'm doing the perimenopause ad. Listen, Monique, and you never listen, Monique, there was a time when you didn't have the brand deals. Now look at you. I'm laughing inside because some days I feel like I'm going through that. And I'm not of age, y'all. Listen, I want y'all to remind yourselves where you were and be grateful that you're no longer there, okay? It's your year. It is still your year. It's only February, y'all. Your life can change like that. Use my life, use my 2024 as a reminder that it only takes one opportunity for your life to change. Monique, we're laughing right now, but we're like, that one ad could be the one ad that opens up doors for other things. Shout out to Good Molecules. I had a brand deal with them last year. Y'all, like, I was literally in the dermatologist's office on yesterday talking about the brand deal and how I had all these free products. And so we started going through the products, and she's like, you can use this, you can use this, you can use that. Don't use this, okay? So it was like, you never know where things like that are going to lead you to, Monique. So we're laughing, but seriously, we could be laughing to the bank in a year, okay? By the end of the year, because it's still our year, right? And Bree says, sis, you were on the Today Show. You won already. Tell her again, Bree. If y'all did not see Monique on the Today Show, you missed it, okay? We were all rooting for her. Listen, but I'm here to also remind you, because thank you for saying that, Bree. Y'all have to remember that your life is not defined by one moment. It's defined by several moments. So just like I had my moment in 2024, that wasn't the only thing that happened. 2 days later, we were on a plane to South Africa. Further in the year, I wake up to a DM. Somebody said, Crystal, do you know you were mentioned in Hillary Clinton's book? I'm like, no. Come to find out, somebody's talking about me at the writing table. And it was somebody that I knew. You don't know who's talking about you in these rooms. Stay ready, y'all. Shout out to Hillary Clinton. Thank you. I'm in chapter 9, y'all. And I still get messages from folks that are reading the book. Like, wait, is that you? Yes, it's me, y'all. I haven't made an official announcement. It is me in the book, okay? It's me. It's my story. She literally, like, I was on that stage in April. She released that book in October. Yes. And that was also a reminder that, y'all, you can write a book just like that, okay? Yes, Bree, get the book, please. Chapter 9. Hey, lady, how are you? So, with all that being said, friends, it is still your year. Please don't let these unofficial timelines, okay, get to you. Don't let your goals overwhelm you. Break those goals. We're not doing a masterclass tonight, but break those goals into smaller goals, achievable goals, okay? Achievable. That's the key word. I would say SMART goals, but then that would require me to actually break down the acronym SMART. Okay. Tonight, achievable goals. Okay. Make sure that your goals are realistic. Okay. We're going to break those goals down so that you can actually catch some wins, early wins, quick wins, because that's going to help you keep the momentum going. So if I ask you in 2 months, hey Bree, is it still your year? Hey Monique, is it still your year? Hey Ann, is it still your year? I better hear, yes, Crystal, it's definitely my year. Okay? Please use my life as a testimony that anything can happen just like that. I still can't believe all the stuff that happened last year, y'all. I can't believe it. And I feel so confident that that was just the launching pad for what's to come. I keep telling people how consistent we were during the pandemic. I miss that, y'all, because it helped us move. It helped us to remember that we're not alone in this thing called life. It reminded us to celebrate each other. It reminded us to check in on each other. How many people have actually checked in from the folks in Clubhouse? Like, seriously. Like, have y'all checked in? Listen, it does. And Bree, yes, Bree says, me too. I miss it a lot, y'all. It helped me get through my time in Maine. And it did. It did. I remember those story times from situations that were going on. I remember the phone calls. It was fun. But I tell y'all, life is not going to create the time that we would need to do that again. However, I always told y'all, I need y'all to fire me. I say this to every single client. I need you to get to a point where you can fire me, where you can create your own communities. You can have your own accountability partners checking in with you. So I can go and serve the next person. Do y'all know how big of a blessing it is to see the people that had their humble beginnings? Thank you, Ann. Ann said from the cookout, okay? Do y'all remember the cookout awards? I remember Carrie just had her birthday, and I was like, y'all, I remember when we like gave Carrie her flowers on live because we like nobody was really recognizing her. And I'm like, Carrie's amazing. And then her water safety. And Chella and I was like, oh, we got to give her flowers because, like, she was that individual that really wasn't like she was trying to hide behind everybody. And we were like, oh, no, sis, like, we got to push you forward because you actually have good content and you bring value to the industry. You see? Scavenger hunt. Listen, pandemic did cause a lot of woes for folks, but it also produced a lot of wins and a lot of friendships that I thank God for meeting every single last one of you all. I don't know if y'all remember Kev from Clubhouse, but he just got engaged. I was just telling my homeboy, I was like, man, the people that I've met and to see Kev engage, I was like these are people that we heard their stories and listen, so much y'all to unpack. But how I'm excited about 2025 reminds me of where I've come from. The good, the bad, and all of the ugly. Like, I'm grateful for it because of how we got here today. So is it my year? Yes, it is still my year because if we got through all that from 2020 through 2024 and to this day here in February, it's still our year, y'all. It's still our year. I want y'all to take a page out of 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. I need y'all to go back and dig deep. What were you doing during that time? that produced the results that you wanted to see. For me, it was always consistency. Always. I didn't care how I felt, and I had people fussing at me. I didn't care how I felt. I was going to show up. I was going to show up on in that clubhouse. I didn't care if there was one person or 1,000 people in the room. I was going to show up. And y'all did too. But because of that consistency muscle that we have built in that space, I was practicing that today because we didn't have a big group. At my speaking engagement today at the school for APS, we didn't have a big group. It was raining outside. It took me like almost an hour to get to the location. And let me tell you, I told the coordinator, I said, I don't care who shows up. If it's one person, I use the same example, one person or 1,000 people, we're still going to serve today. And it's because of the consistency muscle that I have built during the pandemic. So is it still our year, y'all? Absolutely, because we have learned the lessons that we need to move and navigate through 2025. Bree says that she thinks it was the accountability. Absolutely, Bree. Absolutely. When I say that we were, and look, Billy Be Kind, hey, how are you? That was one of the other authors that we got introduced to by Monique. Listen, some people made a stamp in the industries that we're connected to because of one person. One person. Monique, like, listen, the value that you brought to the industry. And just because we're not as connected as before, y'all, don't lose what we have done in the past. Bree mentioned accountability. I mentioned consistency. I remember there was a time where we had a couple of challenges. We were all trying to work out. Listen, we got to get back to it, y'all. We got to get back to it. Calling and checking on each other. DMs work sometimes, but people be, busy. Don't be mad if they don't respond. But if you got a number, call them. Because somebody may be feeling right now that 2025 is not their year. Reach out to somebody, okay? So with all that being said, y'all, we're done for the night. I just wanted to come on here and remind you that it is still your year. It is only February, y'all. We are only at the midpoint for the first quarter. Some of y'all are one phone call away from your next opportunity. I just got a win for some business capital that I was not expecting. I got the notification. They was like, you qualify for this amount, submit the application. I literally submitted the application before because I was like, I gotta work on my Clearly Nanny stuff. Like, we gotta get products going. Okay, business capital, we gonna use that and run the play like I always do. Y'all, some of y'all are literally one email, one phone call away. Y'all remember when I sent y'all a couple of DMs like a few weeks ago? I was like, hey, I'm having this speaking engagement. Y'all please show up for the Urban League. Y'all, I'm now a what is the official title? A subject matter expert for the Urban League. And it was all because of the support that y'all showed me through that speaking engagement. And I thank y'all. Like, what does that look like if we do that for each and every person? Because I'm always going to ask. Listen, I tell people I cannot do this thing called the WOW by myself. I need everybody to make this thing go. I need everybody, okay? Because I can tell people and pitch to people in these meetings every single day how amazing I am. Until they see the support, until they see you show up and perform, they don't care. That little pitch deck that I put together, they don't care about that. They don't care about it. They want to see the people and seeing how the people engage with you and seeing if you can actually transform lives. It all boils down to numbers. Can you get people from point A to point B? Some of y'all are walking billboards for the WOW, and you're sitting on your talents and your gifts. That does not mean I'm starting a business tomorrow. No, no, no. That means that you have been given a God given gift and you need to use it. Okay. I tell people all the time, Ann is on YouTube right now, but Ann has like a special gift. And I don't even know if they call it like an admin gift or something. But Ann is like a walking encyclopedia or a Google, like something. I can't even put it into words. But literally, I imagine myself saying, I sent Ann a text. I was like, "Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. This is why I'm trying to do it," and just like spit it out, just like Google. Like I don't know what to call that, but that's what Ann does, and she does it willingly, and like it takes her no time. Some of you all do tasks, and it takes you no time, and you actually enjoy it. I don't know what that is. I call it your God given gifts, and I get upset when y'all be sitting on it. Okay. So if you didn't get anything from me today, from tonight, I want you all to remember that you are someone important. You are the wow, and it is still your year. Okay? It's only February. Relax. It's your year. Okay? All right. Any wins before we get out of here, y'all? We've been on here 30 minutes. Well, you know we don't be on here 30 minutes. YouTube, I'm sorry. We don't be on here for 30 minutes, y'all. We be in and out 20 minutes, okay? What do y'all want to do as far as your wins? Do you want to drop them in the chat? Some of y'all can go live and share your wins, but it's late. I gotta go to bed, okay? I haven't technically even eaten dinner. I like been snacking since I got back to the house. But if you have a win to share, I just shared my win about the Urban League. I am a subject matter expert now, so that means that I get to do some coaching and some additional speaking, which is great. I love it, y'all. I wasn't even planning to specifically work with small business owners, even though I have been doing it. Like my goal was like strictly corporate executives. Okay. Like I wanted the target executives. We kind of target kind of doing their thing right now. Yeah. But like ideally, like the large corporations, I was going after the executive teams, the leadership teams. Yes, those are the folks that I wanted. I had no idea that I was going to be going in the direction of small business owners. It just seemed like opportunity after opportunity after opportunity was like, hey, we like you. We're going to put you on this billboard. Boom, small business. Boom. It was just, I couldn't explain it. So I said in 2025, I'm being flexible. Yes, I have these goals, but wherever the Lord takes me in 2025, I will go. Okay. I will go. All right. So we got some wins in on Instagram. Cece said, sold 25 tickets for International Nanny Training Day, and she secured her translator. You better go, girl. I love it. Cece is working super hard on her event. I'm so proud of her. Y'all, if you have never planned an event before, I mean, like an in person event, it comes with an extra layer of just stuff. Not even stress, but just stuff. Like in this type of climate that we're dealing with right now, this political climate, it's a lot of stuff going on, okay? And so, like, when we gather people together, we got to think about everything. And Cece has done it beautifully, and I'm really proud of her. And for her to already have 25 tickets sold, this is just the beginning, okay? It's February. The event is not until April. It's go time, y'all, right? But even if she didn't sell any more tickets, that means that 25 people are going to be able to experience the wow from her. Because I already know Cece. She's already, listen, the way that she's been planning for this event, she's already showing up as the wow. So 25 people are guaranteed to walk away and say, Cece is the wow. And I'm proud of her. All right. Any other wins? Any other wins? And thank y'all for the love. Yes. The Urban League was on my Dream 100 list. Okay, y'all. The next organization that I want to be going after is Essence. I want to be on the panel for Essence Festival. So if y'all know any contacts, get me connected. Like I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. Essence, if you see this, I'm trying to get on the panel. Okay, pick me. Okay, pick me. All right. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Any wins? Because we gotta go. It's late. Okay. You are very welcome, Cece. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get out of here. I have no announcements. I do have a announcement. I will be teaching a master class later this month. I was going to do it next week, but I have a few meetings that popped up. And so I'm going to push it to the end of the month. So I did a soft, like, coming soon on Monday that I was going to be teaching a class on time management. So I will be releasing all of that information. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and stick to my regular schedule and send out the newsletter on Friday with the information on how to sign up. And I'll just have 2 weeks to market for the actual class. So if you're already receiving coaching from me, please know that that's included with your services. You just get access to all the things that I'm teaching throughout that time that you have signed up for coaching. So just look for the Zoom link and you can access your ticket and all those good things. Everybody else, if you're not attached to me yet for coaching, I say yet because I would like to have you. You can wait for the newsletter or simply just go to the link in my bio if you're on Instagram. On YouTube, go to the caption that will take you to a direct link to my website. If you see services that align with what you would like to do and how you would like to operate in this next chapter of your life, go ahead and sign up for coaching. And you too will get access to any workshops that I do throughout the time of coaching. Okay? Very good. We got to win. My Hope Above 59. Revamping the structure of my family childcare business. Had my year 5 inspection. Woo. Listen. Woo. Come on. If y'all don't know anything about the ECE world, if you got a child care center and those folks come in and do the inspection, it just brings another level of anxiety. I never experienced that, but I know a lot of people in the ECE world, and it is always a time. Okay, so shout out to you. You are doing amazing, revamping the structure of my family childcare business. Listen, I don't know. Do you have a coach? I mean, I could coach you, but like, I want to make sure that you have somebody that's helping you. Do you have a coach? Because I know a lot of people in the ECE world. Like my mentor, well, I gotta talk to her because I think she already cut off her coaching for the year for ECE folks because she does consulting, y'all. And when I say that she be whipping them folks into straighten them out, making sure their centers are good. Shout out to Roz, she's amazing. But yeah, let me know if you are getting coaching because when you all go through those inspections and they give you feedback, we pray that everything is well. But even if the smallest adjustments, you always need to have that accountability in your back pocket to remind you that you're doing well, but also to remind you, like, hey, we got a checklist that we got to go after now. Okay. But I'm very proud of you. That is such a win that you got through the inspection and you're good to go. Very good. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, if there's no other wins, Ann says you're too kind to me. And I don't even know, like, yeah, I could teach a whole class on just recognizing people's gifts and how to celebrate them because sometimes people don't see that their gifts are literally a blessing to other people's lives. Literally. We have a hashtag, get you an Ian. Literally. Shout out to Ian. All right, y'all. Well, let's get out of here for tonight. Again, thank you all for giving me your time. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to pop in on this live. I appreciate you. Shout out to those that are on Instagram. Listen, we only been doing Instagram for the third time. I will figure out how to do yard streaming, all those stuff, and streaming at the same time. Give me another week, okay? I got meetings next week. I'm like, what happened? We were supposed to have an easy February, and then the meetings came out of just whew. But it's all good though. It's all good. When we're having meetings, that means things are happening. So I'm very, very excited about the things that are happening behind the scenes at Hey Crystal Gail Consulting. So very good. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good evening. Oh, listen, friend. I sent somebody to you for your Nashville event. Did you reach out to her? Because she's a speaker. I would say DM me, because I'm gonna be making me a quick dinner real quick before it gets too late. DM me. I want to make sure if that's still a go. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. All right. Before we leave, remember every single time that you wake up, you have two opportunities. When you wake up tomorrow, you have two opportunities. You can either wake up and be the wow or wake up and be a whoa. I'm choosing to wake up and be the wow. How about you? All right, friends. Thank y'all so much again for your time. We're going to close out this live in 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, friends. Y'all have a good night. Closing out YouTube and close.